Hello. Let me just stop the sound on my PC a minute. Why are we dropping frames? Strange. Stop dropping them now. Okay. Let me just make sure. One sec. Right. I thought I'd come on for 5 and have a go with some PC Engine for an hour or two. Why not? This happened last week. Randomly. Oh no, it is weird. I was going to play some Darius I was, but right, let me turn the custom filters off. So we'll go Super Darius. Super Darius 2. So, I don't know whether this is like this on the original, but there is no sound in the menus for some reason. We'll turn that on. There's a completely new Darius boss in this game. Completely new. Cool. Let's have a quite nice soundtrack this one. Unfortunately for this version, it is incredibly zoomed in. I haven't managed to finish it yet. I got to this completely new boss, which I've never seen before in a Darius game. Must be, obviously they made it for this game, but I couldn't do it, so I thought I'll try a different route. Nope. Basically, you fight that boss on the end of the third level. It doesn't matter what route you go. Hello, how's it going? How you been? How's it going, mate? I was going to come on a little bit earlier, but I was fixing my mate's PC for him. And it took a bit longer than I was expecting. I'll have a read what you've typed now in a second. This is his own game as well. It's got nothing to do with the other Darius games. They made a completely new game, I think. Or a completely new sort of version of it. Right then, boss time. That's what you've written in the chat. Yeah, I thought I'd come on for 5, why not? So I'm probably going to end up going out again tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be on. I'm okay, thanks mate. And Saturday is Shoot the Baguette, which is the French shmup event that's going on Saturday. So and hopefully, I think it looks like it's going to finish around about 10 o'clock. So if it does, I'll jump on for a few hours. It's on Twitch, it is, on Saturday. I think it starts roughly about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe. Somebody's doing a run of Darius 2 on there as well. I think it's Darius 2. Be interesting to see. Yeah, this has got it's got a new boss. It's pretty difficult as well. It's like a giant whale or something. Not like the whale boss you normally get in the Darius games. It's completely new. Yeah, I was playing a bit of Darius Burst yesterday as well. I love that game. Oops, nearly lost my shield then, being stupid. Nearly gone. Can't kill this thing. I've tried killing it a few times. And I can never get enough shots on it to kill it. Ah, my shield's gone. Need a shield. Really badly. Go for me. Nice. Like the haunted music, it's good. What have you been up to, Bean, anyway? Been playing anything interesting this week? Right, found a good way to do this boss as well. Basically, stay above here. Otherwise, it's quite random. I want to stay roughly above here, I think. And then above here in this one. As far as I know, we can't hit him. Job done. Right, the new boss is on this level. I have no idea how to fight it. Right, here we go. Right, I'm gonna watch this level's quite tricky. Also in this game, I'm pretty sure your bombs are way more powerful than your main shot. I think I'll have to rip the music off this. Ah, I missed the shield as well. Ah, that was stupid. The problem with the Darius games, if you die in the old ones, that's it. You go right back to the original power-up. Hey, killed it. First time I managed to kill that. Right. No weapon. Oh, get that. Oh, forward lasers, that's cool. Right, here we go. This is where I'm a bit screwed. Don't really know how to beat it. It's a shark, not a whale. Pretty sure you got to shoot in the front to kill it, but it forces you to go around it. It's quite tricky. Right, no, that was quite good. Right, I'm pretty sure you're better off staying at the back. Oh, great, great, that's it. Nice. I managed to knock it down to that. Oh. Yeah. Don't want to get in front of it if I can help it. Oh, got it. Right, so you do have to kill it from the front. So as far as I'm aware, that's a completely new boss, original. Only to this game. As far as I know. Go to the moon. Right, what level we got now? Pity I lost a couple of lives. Down to crappy power now. Ah, right, come on, give me a shield. Yeah, great. Spinny things. Oh, buddy, I got the bloody clams on the floor. They're hard work, those clams. Ooh. Come on, be a shield, be a shield. No shield. Okay, asking for too much then. Shield would be nice. Oh, you can destroy them. Ah, right on me. Shield, please. Hey. Damn. Should use those bombs a bit more often. They're pretty awesome. I hate the jumpy enemies. Bit quiet on enemies, isn't it? I mean, like nothing. Pause that in a minute. Yeah, it is massive, isn't it? It is way too zoomed in, to be honest. It does make it a little bit hard to play. Oh, Nexar is brilliant. Or, as I like to call it, NASA. Yeah, Nexar is very good. It's one game I've never finished, Nexar. I quite like the caravan mode on it. That's quite cool. Ooh, okay. Okay, one's better. We'll have another go at that now. Yeah, I think this game, they just couldn't have done it any other way, I don't think, to be honest. Because, well, the arcade is free screens. This is a different game, essentially. No, there's a lot of games that actually work quite well on resolution-wise. It's in your face, in there, that game over screen. Yeah, this is a different game to Darius 2. It does use some of the levels, but the game itself is different. It's got different bosses. It does use a lot of the same enemies and stuff, but it's got a different, sort of different layout, but it's more of a spin-off game, I would say, more than Darius 2. Like Sagaya. I do quite like the Mega Drive version, mind. I think the Mega Drive version, they did a pretty good job on it, considering they had no chance of doing the arcade one, like, but you only ever have a console version back in the day that was very good was the Saturn one. Which if you play on a widescreen TV these days, on a massive TV, and then zoom it out, it actually does work quite well. I think when you were playing it back on like a 19-inch CRT, zooming it out, it was too small. Hello, how's it going, mate? Right? Welcome. What's going on, chat? I have seen the Retro Tank 5X. It does look rather good. I like the fact it does all the it auto set up for you. That's pretty amazing. You literally don't have to mess around with it, but there is options if you want to do it. Seems a very nice piece of kit, to be honest. Only problem with me having 2 Freemeisters, it's not worth me upgrading, I don't think. I don't think it does enough to warrant me spending the extra money, if you know what I mean. At the moment. You never know though, maybe I'll pick one up one day. It does look good though, I have to admit. Apparently the Framemeister still does better de-interlacing. But I've seen pictures of both from side by side and it does look a little bit better, but like I said, not really enough for me to go out and spend like 300 quid. But if you haven't got an upscaler, I think that, you know, get that one, isn't it? I noticed the price of the Framemeister has skyrocketed. I bought 2 ages ago. I bought one. Basically, what happened was I bought one. People are saying that the Framemeister was like stupidly expensive. Well, mine cost me like 250 quid. Plus, I paid. I think it was like 20, 30 quid postage. They worked at about 280 it cost me. But shortly after I bought mine, my mate bought one. Had it, couldn't work it out. And he didn't get used to the way, well, I don't think he could really be bothered sorting it out actually and doing a bit of tweaking, and he sold it to me. He'd only used it for a few hours. He sold it to me for 150 quid. So at the time I was like, oh, it's really hard to say no. So I ended up having 2 of them. It's been quite handy actually because I got one in my one by my PC, plugged into my PC screen so that I can plug all my retro consoles in there if I want to, and then I've got one on my normal TV plugged in there, so, you know, to be honest, it has worked out quite useful. But it wasn't a necessary purchase. But I did make use of both from a fair amount, so it's all good. You know, considering how much the Framemeisters are going for at the moment, I could probably flog the one of them and buy 2 retro things. Which is a bit insane when you think about it. I'm not going to try and kill this guy, I'm going to more of a dodge it. That's not how you dodge it. Yeah, but that retro Tink is 5X is looking rather good. Ah, that was a silly mistake. Hang on, that's gonna cost me. So with the Framemeister, it does, you know, it does take a bit of tweaking to get your best out of it, and it is a bit of a learning curve at first. But I don't know, once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy to tweak it, to be honest. This ain't going well. This is not a good goal. Went horribly wrong, didn't it? Accidental death. Let's try and get this boss. Yeah, the analog route is good. Yeah, they're good. But yeah, if you're playing original hardware, a scaler. If you're playing on modern TVs, a scaler is a bit of an essential, really, to be honest. Well, to get the best out of it, anyway. Put it that way. Yeah, the analog consoles are really good. I flogged my Mega SG, which I didn't really want to flog it, but. Unfortunately, I had to have cataracts removed on my eyes, so it's cost me a fortune. So I had to flog it. But I've still got the Super NT at the moment. As much as I'd want to keep the Mega SG, it's just pointless. Can't play if I'm blind. So I suppose we've got the FrameMeister now, it sort of replaces all the analog consoles essentially. Not the FrameMeister, but the Mister. The FrameMeister stuck in my head. I do like the analog consoles, so they are very nice. Very boutique, if you know what I mean. You never know, by the end of the year we might actually have a PlayStation core on the Mister. And a Saturn core. I don't think they're coming anytime soon, like, but... Oh, nice, I got my shield back. Ah, I was looking out for them, and what they do? Ram me. I don't think I can even get to that boss. Nope. The NHS waiting list is stupidly long. I had to go private in the end because I would have gone blind. So, well, I was pretty much 3/4 of the way of being blind anyway. But I give up basically because I would have gone completely blind if I'd waited on the NHS. So I had to go private, unfortunately. I tell you, if you are thinking about the Mister route, I would say to you, go for it before the price goes up, because the Mister's pretty amazing, and it's only going to get better. RetroArch is good though as well. I ain't no Mister snob. There's nothing wrong with emulation. I still use emulation myself. But yeah, if you're on the band, you know, if you're on the edge of thinking what you're going to do with it, I'd go for it. The Mister is basically the analog consoles, but they do loads more. Yeah, RetroArch is good. Yeah, if you like playing cartridges, the either originals or the analog consoles are the way to go at that point today, you know? That's the one thing with the Mister, obviously you can't play your original cartridges on you. edit. Yeah, the Mister, to be honest, it can be a little bit fiddly, but once you... There's basically, what you can do now is there's an image you can download. All you got to do, you basically download this image, you get a program on your PC to burn it to a USB, you burn it to an SD card. It's this little program, it's free anyway. You just burn that image to the SD card, you put it in your Mister, turn it on, it expands everything, and then you just run the update all script. And then that script then will just go off, drag down all the cores. It'll drag down all the arcade ROMs and everything. And it'll put everything on there, but then you'll have to find the console and computer ROMs. It's not too bad. It seems a little bit confusing at first. But it's reasonably quite easy, especially if you're willing to read the Mr. Wiki. It's reasonably quite easy. It's not quite plug and play. It will take a little bit of messing. But once you've done it, you end up with these on the cores, which you can do your controllers and various other things, and you can set stuff up. It's pretty simple. You just go into a core, do your buttons when you open the core up, and then just select the ROM and off you go, basically. It's got various options, like the analog consoles, for doing various things. And I say it's reasonably quite easy, but it can be. It does take a little bit of playing with it, and you need to get it set up then. But yeah, it's definitely not plug and play. Unless you get one preset up, of course. And at that point, it pretty much is plug and play. And the good thing about it is pretty much every pad I've ever had, joystick or whatever I've chucked at it works. So practically anything USB will work as a controller. If you like CRTs as well, you can if you get the analog board, you can output to a CRT and a flat screen at the same time. Which I've got the option to do it, but I'll probably never do it. Was that a preset one? Originally I picked up one that was mostly pre-set up. Just because it was a good deal, to be honest. So I thought, right, okay, I'll get one all put together. And it had a lot of stuff on you. So it was pretty much plug and play at that point. And then I played around with it and got all the other cores and everything working on you. But it was partly done. There's a guy on eBay, which I bought mine off. And he pretty much sets it up with a lot of stuff for you. So you'll get it, and the majority of the stuff will work. But updating it's really easy. There's that update all script. You just run that basically, and that just updates everything for you. Puts all the latest cores on there, downloads all the latest arcade games and stuff that are available. I was thinking about getting all the parts, but half the time you've got to buy the parts from various places to put it all together, so that's why I opted for a pre-built one. I had a pretty good deal anyway. It was like 290 quid, I think it was, or 295 quid. The guy's super friendly as well, which is cool. But they have gone up a bit now because of the shortage at the moment with electronics. So, if you're worth thinking about getting one, I would get one as soon as you can, really, before they become really hard to get hold of. And if you like old computer cores, like if you like old computers, you'd be in your element with a Vista. They work exactly like the old computers as well. So, if you're really into that sort of stuff, the Vista is pretty amazing. I'm more into the console and arcade stuff, but I don't mind potching around with the computer cores. And I would say the majority of stuff on the Mister that's official is practically perfect. No, I haven't got an no worries, but I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. No, I haven't got a pie hat yet. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about maybe picking one up. Yeah, the DOS code on you works rather well. Like, see, the MT32 works really good with the DOS core. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, mate. Cheers for that. Yeah, I was thinking about picking one up, but I'm not massively into computers, if you know what I mean. So I'm not sure how much. I think it cost about 50 quid, doesn't it, by the time you get one set up. But I'm not sure how much use I would have out of it. But it does look interesting. You can part of the Mister script. You can actually download the MT32 emulator onto the Android side of the Mister. I've done that and set it all up, but I haven't tested it. Apparently it doesn't work that great. Apparently it's a bit slow. But it adds an extra option. But yeah, the MT32 Pi is probably the best way of doing it. Never actually managed to kill him. Let's try not to do a stupid death now. Oh damn, I got it a couple of times then. Oh, I didn't lose my shield, which is good. Looking a bit dodgy in as well. Yeah, I may think about picking one up at some point to have a play around with. Get a keyboard and mouse set up and play a bit like Duke Nukem or something on the PC with it. Oh, silver shield, nice. I think that's the first time I managed to get the silver shield on you. Nearly missed the extra life then. Alright, it's up over there, I think. Ooh, what's going on in chat? Oh, you got one of the Dark Soft kits, have you? I know what you mean, though. It is a complete replacement for your consoles, essentially. I found that once I've got the Mister, I haven't played on many of my consoles much. I've been playing on the Mister mainly. Oh, it cost about £1,000, did it? Setting it up. I don't mind chatting. Occasionally, I have a quick glance at the chat or pause it to do it. To be honest, but I noticed you'd written quite a bit then, so I'd have to stop. Well, console-wise, I've probably got most of the consoles you can think of. I'm using LCD. Yeah, so I'm using an LCD TV to run the Mister on. Low lag one, like, so it's got like I think it's 12 milliseconds input lag on the telly, so it's pretty much lagless. Got an arcade stick as well, that's what I'm using. I've got a joypad set up as well, but I tend to swap between them depending on what I'm playing. Oh, should have been a bit closer then. Well, where does he go on this one? Console-wise, I've got loads of stuff. I've got loads of consoles. No, I haven't got a PVM, but I've got a Bang & Olufsen MX 4200, I think it is. The one that everyone has said to get is the best consumer one. I've got one of them, but I haven't used it in years, to be honest. RGB is the only way to go, isn't it? Especially with old consoles. Yeah, that's cool. No, if you turn the Mister to the low lag mode, it literally hasn't got any. And as long as you've got a good TV with no lag, you're sorted. Yeah, I haven't bothered buying any of the blister things or anything. I've just basically used an arcade stick. I thought about it, use some of the original controllers, but or the snack adapters. They're quite cheap, aren't they, once you get the converter thing from. No, essentially the Mister is actually better, isn't it, than your original consoles, really. Higher resolution, more options to output, just like the analog consoles. They're essentially better as well. I do like original hardware as well, mind, I gotta be honest. I was gonna play on my Neo Geo CD today, maybe I'll blast it tomorrow. Now, that's a core I would like him to add to the Mister. I love a Neo Geo CD just for the amazing soundtracks. Oh, and die. Yeah, I wish I could, when it comes to the chat, I wish I could adjust this iPad so I can see the chat bigger, make it a little bit easier to read. It's a little bit hard to read at a glance, especially seeing as at this moment in time I'm almost half blind in the one eye and I haven't got glasses yet, so... Well, I need reading glasses, essentially. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is the only problem again, the Mister. I think I've got about 15 games for the Neo Geo CD, mainly fighting games, but I got the two Aero Fighters games. I've got some of the King of Fighters, World Heroes. What else have I got? What's the bloody called? I forgot what it's called now. What's that 3D one on the Neo Geo, the one on an angle? Completely forgot the name of it. Concentrating on this, completely forgotten the name. What else I got? Yeah, I think it's about 15 games roughly. Oh shit. Ah, I forgot to go up. Ah, I was doing so good then as well. Ah, shit. I had it covered then as well. Ah, that was stupid. I can't believe I did that. Ah. Viewpoint of this game I was thinking of actually. Yeah, I got Viewpoint. I don't think what else got. King of Fighters 96, 95. I think I picked up 94. And I got 98. Do like the King of Fighters games. Ah, I can't believe I did that. I need to do a 1cc of this. Yeah, the Mister gives you a really nice choice, doesn't it? Yeah, they are working on a PC 98 core. I've got it on you. And the Sharp X68000. The only problem is they're in beta form at the moment, so that it's a bit hit and miss on what you can get running on them. I wouldn't mind. I want to get the. It'd be really nice to have the Sharp core perfected, because it runs games really well. That core does, but the sound is a little bit. It's missing some channels and stuff, and it's not fully compatible. But apart from that, it runs really well. The PC98 core, I haven't had a huge success in getting things working on it, and it was a ball ache to get it set up as well. Right, it's getting tricky on this level, isn't it? I need a shield badly. Oh, nicely sniped then. Very nice. Ah. I made that mistake on that boss. Yeah, I think there might be an update to the Sharp core, but it comes in the actual programming language. So you've got to compile it, so I'm waiting for somebody to compile it, so I'm not quite sure how to do it. I was looking the other day, I was on the Japanese site where it's getting updated. I'll bomb this guy to pieces, I think. It's probably the best way of doing it. Yep. What's that? Oh, we bought Neo Geo Pocket. Nice. They're nice Neo Geo Pockets. I really liked mine when I had it. Yeah, Neo Geo Pocket emulator's coming as well, and the Wonder Swan. $74. That's a pretty good price. Oh, 2 games as well. That's good. Yeah, handheld gaming's good. I think my most used handheld console was the Nintendo DS. I've got the handheld Switch as well. I didn't buy the console version. I got the handheld one. It's pretty nice. Only problem with the cataracts, I haven't been able to see the screen properly for about a year, so I haven't played it. But that's getting sorted, so... Oh, nice extra life. Yeah, I think a multi-car tree would be rather nice. Yeah, I don't know how much all the games would cost if you actually bought them. Oh! We got it. Yeah, I still got the Mega Drive. When I sold, I had the Mega Drive Pro. I sold that with the SG. That's really nice that as well, the Pro. I've still got the old Mega Drive ever drive in my original Mega Drive mind. That does the job. I got a Mega CD anyway, so I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Right, here we go then. As far as I've got in this game so far. And by the look of that, I'm not going to get much further. I need to try and 1cc this game. I am going to try and do it, I think. I 1cc'd Universal Soldier on the Mega Drive in a week. Which is pretty much Turrican 2. With slightly different bosses and some arranged levels. I don't know why they decided to put the Universal Soldier license on top of a Turrican game and re-release it. Bit odd, like. Oh my god, what's that? Right, he's got some horrible firing. Ah. Well, my thing is taking a battery in. Right, okay, I could stay at the back. Remember that next time. They filled that bloody corridor up with bullets then. Ah. Let's try. So let's continue on this level. Just get a bit of practice on it. Quite a lot of levels on this version. Might not go, mate. Even though they're quite different. Dun, 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 dun. I bet the bottom route is solid. Couldn't get that then. Do-do-do. Oh, I could do a power up. Oh, I put you back to the green shield. Nightmare. Okay, so continuing's not a good idea. That's it's our shot, is it? I got a bit. Right, so if I stay at the back by you, I think I'm reasonably safe. Yeah. Oh, it looks like I'm totally safe here. Interesting. Oh, great. Ah, meant to go forward, not down. Mistake, yo. Oh, not far off the boss. Which boss is it? This is the Hermit Crab. Yeah, it is. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Can I go down a bit more? That's weird. This is the only part in the game so far you can actually scroll the screen back and forth. It's gonna go for me, innit? Should have gone up over the top. Am I actually hitting him? That's the question. Okay, over the top. Yep, okay, we're getting over there. Oh, bugger. Ah, caught me. Actually, so you can stay back then. Okay, cool. That's a better way of doing it. That was awful. Killed him as well. Dun, dun, dun. Right, I'll show you the what's it called? Yeah, it's really fiddly to get this working, and when it boots up, it looks like it's not working. I think that's what scuttled me for quite a while. It does this, so it literally looks like it's doing nothing. But I haven't got any HDFs if I remember rightly, images. I've only got the discs. You've got to have a certain disc format as well. So if we go PC88, if we go to games, Arcus 1. So it literally looks like it's not doing anything. I don't know whether Arcus 2 is the second disc. Mm. No, it is right. Okay, I'll just do that. So if you reset it, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, isn't it? It's quite cool. Like, unfortunately, with the COVID thing, a lot of it stopped, didn't it? Yes, this looks like it's not working. This core is a bit. It literally doesn't look like it's working. Let's try that. I haven't had a huge amount of success getting stuff working. Some stuff does work though. Dragon Buster. I click on Dragon Buster, see if I can get that to work. No, I'm success getting anything working now. Can't remember. I did get one or two things to work. There's some really nice shoot 'em ups as well on the PC98. Yeah, it's not working. So this core's really early in development, so it's a bit fiddly. Let's try. What would you say? Karateka or Karateka? Karateka, I reckon. See if I can get a load running. If not, I'll try something else now. Nope. Yeah, I say it's a bit fiddly, and there's not a huge amount of stuff that runs. I've got the PC88 core working as well. Where is he? This is a little bit more better, but yeah. So this actually, the other core doesn't do this, but it does work. So if I go to PC88, there were some really good PC88 games. So look, what shall I try? Archon, remember that? Arcus, Wolf Team, here are. Disc 1, and we'll try Arcus Disc 2. And reset it. Oh, something's happening. I say all these cores are beta at the moment, so or beta. So they're very hit and miss. It's got quite a unique look, this computer. You can't change your scan lines either. It's basic. That's all you got at the moment. I click the button. Can I get to the game? The original Thunder Force is on you. Is it going to load? Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't look promising. Ah. No, I don't look like it's working. Damn it. You get the idea anyway. Like I said, these are very early in development, so they basically don't work very good. Attacker. What the hell is that? So we'll have that. We'll give it a try. See if this works. If not, we'll go back to the consoles. doing anything, I don't think. Nope. Like I said, beta cores, a little bit tricky. The sharp core works though, and it does support the Pi Art apparently. Like if I go to heat, so I got a lot of the hard drive images for this, and loads of the actual floppies. So if I go to illuminate laser, unfortunately the sound doesn't work particularly well in this. It's really low, but this game is supposed to be really good. And because they're hard drive images, this loads pretty fast. Otherwise, if you load the discs, they load as fast as actually loading the discs on the machine. So slow, basically. This game as well, but it was never released. It was found on a hard drive a couple of years ago, apparently. It never actually got a proper release. Apparently, it is finished as well. I did watch a replay once of it. Yeah, it'd be nice for things like so all these retro bloody days come back, like Play Expo and stuff. I miss going to the Blackpool one. I know it's a long bloody way from South Wales, but it's still pretty decent. Right, I had this problem before. I had to wait a second, and then my controls kicked in. Definitely kicked in last time. Last time, oh, I did press I did use the keyboard. Yeah, maybe it crashed this time. Oh yeah, it definitely crashed this time. I've been to EGX a couple of times. I think when they moved away from London, um, I didn't go after that. But yeah, the only thing about EGX is I gotta reset this a minute. The only thing about EGX is the last one I went to, I think they oversold the tickets because it was insane in it. You literally you couldn't get on anything. It was pointless going. I ended up wandering around, and in the end, I ended up sitting in the fighting game competition, and I was watching some of the top players from around the world because they were there playing. So I was sat in between them watching them playing Street Fighter. But yeah, the last one I went to, it really put me off because you were talking anything you went up to have a go of, you were talking 3 4 hour waits, and literally you were barging past people and trying to get in between crowds to get around there. They sold way too many tickets. It was way too full. So it did put me off it a little bit, to be honest. But I probably went about, I don't know, I probably went about 4 or 5 times, something like that. I did go. Uh, I did go there for when the PlayStation came out. Right. How did I do this last time? Last time it worked. When the PlayStation came out, I went to the big show then. It was quite funny actually because I had a Japanese PlayStation at the time and they weren't showing anything that I didn't already have on copy. How this worked last time I played it? Yeah, it's not working now. Right, let's go back to the console calls then. Like I said, he's unbeaten unfortunately, so can't expect the world. Yeah, it was quite good when the yeah, I haven't been to the Birmingham one. Yeah, I was at the place. I was at the PlayStation one, and I was there, and I was like walking around, and I was like, "Yep, got that. Yep, got that." I'm already playing Wipeout, even though that it hasn't come out yet, and that's what they were showing. I was like, "Yep, got that." And then I, I had a pair of boots on at the time, and I run up the escalator. I got to the top of the escalator and done a full face dive into the floor. Caught my foot on the last step of the escalator, which was quite funny. Yeah, so I wandered around there for a while. Oh, I tell you what. Actually, I'll go back. Let's have a go of. I love this game just because it's nice and easy to play. It's quite good fun. Yeah, Old Earl's Court. Last time I went to EGXA, they had the wedding conference next door. If you want to see hotties, that was the place to go. It was Earl's Court, it was. Right, okay, let's see if we can speedrun this. Let's give it a go. Right, I'm going to use... It doesn't matter really, I'm going to use the woman just for anyway. I almost speedrun it last time we played it. I'm not going to speedrun it like that. That's what I should have done. Nope, I'm not going to speedrun it today. Alright, that's what I should be doing. Yeah, and after we went there, then we had a wander around London. We went down to Soho and my mate was just like, "Let's go on the strip bars." I was like, "No, they cost too much money. Come on!" I was like, "Nah." Didn't have that much time to waste. Went to Trocadero Centre then. I was playing in the arcades and stuff here. And went around to Namco World when I was going. That was quite cool. It was the first time I played Ridge Racer then, was down here in the full-size car. Yeah, it'd be really expensive to go here. I found a nice skip on this level as well. I'm getting this right. Nice. Trying to go too fast now. Right, the skip is up here. Right, see if I can do it. One. Yep, did it. Well, you can do that every time, man. That's cool. Right. Yeah, it was quite interesting when I came back from that thing as well. I was staying over my brother's house at the time because he'd gone away on holiday, like, and he had the local drug dealer was living next door. And I came back because we'd gone out early in the morning. He was giving me shit through the window. He was like, I gave it an ass, so I pretty much threatened to kill him. He wouldn't come out of his house. When I came back, it was quite funny. My brother was going, don't go annoying him next door now. pussy wouldn't come out of his house, giving me shit through his window, and he was like, wouldn't leave his house. The fun times apart from that. Right, here we go. Can I kill him easy enough? Oh, 2 hits. Rather nice. It's a fun old game, this is. I like it. It's not particularly that hard once you work out how to play it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. The old guy next door, I was just like, what the hell are you doing? It's a good day. It was a long time ago as well. I think I was about, how old was I then? Can't remember how old it was then, actually. Yeah, what I would normally see, go down with mates on a Friday and a Monday, but since the lockdown being eased, I went out last week and actually went to go and see him. I haven't seen him for like over a year basically, and so it did feel a bit naughty, mind, I gotta admit. But yeah, so I'll probably end up popping down there tomorrow. And then Saturday, you got Shoot the Baguette is on. That's the Shmup exhibition. So I'm going to be watching that. And it does look like it's going to finish around 10 o'clock-ish, maybe. If it all goes well. So if it does finish at a reasonable time, I'll try and jump on. Right, what I'm going to do is leave 2 of them. How old was I? 94. It must have been 94 when it came out. I was in 95 in UK, I'm not sure. I was probably about... I was probably about 20 then, actually. Jesus. I'm old. You there, mate? How's it going? This is Kaizo Chojin Shibubiman Free, or something along that lines. It's a really good fun game. It seems not massively hard at first, but once you figure out that you hold on the charge, and the charge weapon is stupidly powerful, it becomes really easy. And you can control it as well if you hold on the button. Yeah, how's it going, Daz? Anyway, right? Yeah, it's just quite a fun game. I quite like playing it every now and then. Yeah, no worries, mate. Glad you popped in and enjoyed it. Always fun to have a chat. Yeah, I was playing it the other week. I quite like playing this game, it's fun. Yeah, I was trying to do a 1cc on it the other week fast, but I failed. Actually, I should take it a little bit easy actually, because my engine's a bit crap. The engine's really crap now. Oh, full energy bit there though. That was handy. Yeah, it's a bit late jumping onto it because I was fixing my mate's PC. I did plan to come on a bit earlier, but it didn't work out that way. He's got one of those Intel NUCs. So I reinstalled Windows Trim, downloaded the Intel NUC driver installer, installed all the drivers, and the graphics card was defaulting to the Windows Basic, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I was messing around with it for ages, and then we figured out it's got two graphics cards in a little mini PC. I wouldn't afford that. So it's an Intel NUC, but they were using a second separate AMD card. Oh, you can go down the bottom, but it's a bit tricky. Well, it's not tricky, but it just takes a bit longer. Watashi ni nawa anata. Haha. It's a silly game. A water effect's quite funky. It looks like a see-through. They use a clever effect. Doesn't quite work on an LCD, but it does the job. Ooh! Ooh! Hang on. Trapped myself in a wall. Uh-oh. That's never happened before. I have never done that before. Oh, you've been playing some stuff here as well, have you? Nice. That's the old PC Engine. What were you playing? Out of interest. If you'd done a stream and I'd seen it, I would have jumped in it if I hadn't been streaming myself. That's not working out too well. It's quite cool they just chucked a random shoot 'em up level in this game. I should try and beat the other ones, the first two. The first one's a bit hard to play though. It's really, really floaty. It's really old school as well. if you get a chance, if you're playing the SNES, try and get Shaboobin Man 4. That's actually really good fun. Oh, damn it. Well, Dad's had the laser surgery after on Tuesday. My eyesight's even better now. And he reckons I've ended up being slightly short-sighted in the one eye. So, I'm in the middle of arranging to have the other one done now. I thought it might take a while to look at it. I might not be able to get it done until July. That's right, though. It gives me a little bit longer to get the rest of the cash, so... Galaga 88. That's a cool game, Oz. I always have a go with that one in the arcade club. It's quite tricky as well, isn't it? I've never finished it. Never got anywhere near finished it, actually, to be honest. Ah.
よくぞここまで来れたものよ。誰？イデオ龍拳。そやつに地獄を見せてやれ。
Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh, he can't hit me. I'm in the perfect place for that.
なかなかやるな。
見てなさい。あなたたちの野望を木っ端みじんにしてあげるわ。
威勢のいいことだな。
Is it?
それでは褒美。
What's the fuss about that at the moment?
私の作り出した生きる迷宮へ招待しよう。
Yeah, definitely worth the wait. Having the laser thing done, my eye is definitely better. It's definitely made a bit of an improvement. Notice a difference straight away. It's just sharpened it up. I just that nice amount, like, if you know what I mean. Everything looks a little bit more black and more colourful and more defined now. So it was quite funny actually because he gave me a book to read after he was testing my eyesight. He did. He goes, "Oh, have a read the little writing in there." So I was reading the writing, and then he goes, "Oh, I'll read this thing." So I read that, and then he looked at the. It's quite funny. He looked at the book, lifted his glasses up, and he was like, "I can't even bloody see that." That's the guy operating on my eye.
死にゆく者に聞かせてやろう。もうすぐこの世界は我々魔族のものだ。
我々魔族だ。
人類を残らず焼き尽くす魔界ミサイルがもうじき放たれるのだ。
そんなことさせてたまるもんですか。
I got him. Yeah, some of the early titles of the PC Engine are brilliant, aren't they?
進め、すべての人類を焼き尽くすのだ。
あなたは
Timing is a little bit wrong here.
生き抜いてきた究極の生物、魔族。そのすべてを司る絶対の神。それが私だ。
Sometimes you can be a little bit close when you're doing that. So what was the controversy?
大丈夫か、キャピコ。
そうか。
Yeah, they are getting save states. A few of them have got them at the moment, but not all of them. Yeah, the NES Core has got them. The Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy Color has got them. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's still a little bit short-sighted, though, so I could do with reading glasses, really. I can see the iPad screen, but it's still a little bit awkward. Yeah, I'm quite pleased, man. I'm literally not going to need glasses, except for when I'm reading up close, which is crazy. Thinking about it, like, 'cause I've wore glasses for probably, I don't know, 20 odd years, 25 years. Oh, it is going open source, is it? Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of cheap knockoffs from Hong Kong, if that's the case. Then again, they're not knockoffs, are they? I suppose if it goes open source, they're not actually knockoffs, are they? They're just probably lower quality versions of it. I had this argument on Twitter the other day that people are arguing about like AliExpress stuff being knockoffs when it comes to open source projects. Well, they're not really, are they? They are literally, you know, it's probably all about quality at that point, not whether it's a knockoff or not, if you know what I mean. If it's open source, it's open for anyone to do it. It's just you're better off getting it from a reputable dealer at that point, just for the quality of components and the quality of with them putting them together, the construction and everything. I do have a go at Gallagher 88 now and then. Not very good, do you mind? Yeah, I'm quite happy with the done with the eyes now. My TV screen, especially 4K now, looks amazing. See where that 5x is not quite correct? I've noticed this on some games. A lot of people are saying the 5x scale is... it's amazing, the 5x scale. But it's not quite right, as you can see, because it's cutting off the top. I don't think there's a way. Screen might go off in a second. So I can disable it. But it's not quite right, the 5x. It is too big, and there are games that it doesn't work on. Generally, though, it does tend to work quite nice. Yeah. I suppose if something is open source, they are open to do whatever they want with it, aren't they, at the end of the day? Like, you know, if they want to produce it and sell it, yeah, but, you know, generally you're probably better off buying a seller from the UK or something that's putting them together. Just for the quality, I suppose, at that point. Like, yeah, but you can't move this up and down a little bit, because it definitely could do with, it doesn't quite work, does it? So actually, I'm gonna turn that 5x off, because it doesn't quite work in this game. All right, okay. Yeah, whatever works for you, man. When it comes to this sort of thing, you know, that's the good thing these days, isn't it? About retro, there's so many different ways you can do it. All right, there's ways better than others, you know, at the end of the day. But don't let anyone be snobby and say, "Oh, got FPGA, emulation's terrible." Well, it's not. Emulation is pretty amazing. You know, there's worse ways and better ways to do emulation, depending on what you're playing it on. But emulation is pretty fantastic these days as well. It's not that often, I got to be honest, where you get bad emulation on something. And when it comes to emulation, you know, 2 or 3 frames of input lag. All right, not ideal, but perfectly bearable. Especially 2 frames. 2 frames is fine. Yeah, this is in 1080p. I'm streaming in 1080p as well. Looks good. Usually, if I was going to use scan lines on like older original consoles through framers, I use 720 because scan lines don't work that great at 1080, but the Mister does them rather nice. It's not quite arcade perfect, but it's pretty close. It's got quite a lot of levels as well, man. It's quite tricky to do all the levels. I've never managed it. I do quite like Galaga though. The old Galaga is quite a cool game. Oh. It's quite handy sometimes going the double ships from the beginning. Yeah, Galaga's a classic. Remember Phoenix? Yeah, they called this Galaga 90 in the US, didn't they? Because it came out that year. So they changed the name of it. What are you saying? Yeah, it does. It depends, yeah. Some arcade sticks and some controllers do have more lag than others. The joystick I'm using at the moment is the RAP4. Apparently, this has got about... What they say it's got? I think it's got about 11 milliseconds of lag on it. Supposedly. On the PS4 anyway, when using it on there. But I don't know, I don't even notice. And I see professional fighting game players using it, no problems at all. But yeah, some are better than others. There is a chart you can look up. If you go searching online, somebody's done a chart of the Mister and all joysticks wired, wireless, and they've tested the input lag on them. So yeah, it can wave, it can go up and down a bit, but the general rule is that wired stuff is generally the fastest. 2.4 gigahertz wireless is probably next, and then Bluetooth tends to be a bit slow. But then some Bluetooth is fast, so it's like, well, I don't know. It can depend, like if you know what I mean. Yeah, Golf. God, remember that? I think that's on you as well. I think Golf. Remember this on the PlayStation? There's the bonus while it was loading. Do. Yeah, I think most wire controllers though, you're pretty sorted. You're talking generally anywhere up to like 5 milliseconds, 6. Usually at the most. And the one I'm using now probably only it's only got almost just under a frame of lag. I'm probably on the PS4, but on everything else it's probably fine. I never noticed it though, to be honest. Actually, I really like this stick. This form factor for this stick is probably my favourite now, I gotta be honest. I didn't think it would be because I normally like quite a bit of palm room. But I've got a stick with loads of palm room and it's great. But it can be a bit awkward when you put it on your lap because you angle the stick forward a little bit. And then your wrist, my wrist used to hang sometimes on the edge of the stick because it wasn't sort of down at an angle. But this one hasn't got much palm room, but it's got like an angled front, like or like the Vulix arcade cabs, and it is really comfortable, even when putting it on your lap. And I like the button layout as well. So I think this is my favourite sort of stick. I prefer the button layout as well because it's basically, you've got 8 buttons, so it's 6 buttons in a line, and then on the left hand side you've got 2 buttons at a slight angle down. I think that's perfect. It's better than Noir layout, which works fine as well, but I find when you put your hands at an angle, this layout works better. I do have the Xbox One version of this stick as well, so I'll probably mod that at some point to play on everything. The only problem with the Xbox One version, it's not as feature packed as this version. This one's got like an auto-fire circuit, it's got the touchpad on it. You can swap between, you know, PS3, PS4. It's got variable auto-fire, and you can change to use the actual analog stick or the D-pad. And the Xbox One version is literally just a stick. And for some reason, they've got the share button on the top of the stick and the start button on the side. Bit of an odd choice, I think. That was lucky. Ah. I'd like a Hori Vulix stick, but they're a bit hard to get hold of and they're quite expensive. Yeah, dude. It does lag a little bit, yeah. Maybe it's the way they handle the USB. That's the other thing that can cause problems. The way it polls the USB. What you can do on the Mister, you can turn USB polling on to 1,000 times a second, and that pretty much eliminates any USB lag at that point. So maybe RetroArch is polling the USB faster than the RetroCade actually is. Maybe the only problem with polling USB faster, I believe, is sometimes you get stick dropouts, which I never see, but some sticks it can cause problems with controllers. So maybe the RetroCade doesn't do it. Use standard polling. Yeah, all my sticks got 8 buttons, but I gotta be honest, you never use the 8 button. Well, I say I never use the 8 buttons. I actually do, to be honest. Especially on the Mister, I am actually using all 8 buttons, but generally on the consoles, no, you don't. Yeah, that mini fight stick's alright, isn't it? Yeah, it can be a pain, that boss. Like I say, I'm not very good at this. Let's have a look what else we got. That's I always wanted to pick that up as well. Photograph Boy, or Ganesha Boy. That's quite a cool game actually. I got the second one on the PS2 and that's really nice. Right, okay. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not polling the USB quite so fast. That's maybe why you're noticing a slight difference in the input lag on it. It looks quite nice, off. What I watch you streaming on it, it seems quite a cool little thing. Yeah, Violent Soldier. That's a hard game, as I never actually finished that. Got a different name in America, haven't they? Put a slow shmup in, you got a big shield on the front of you. It's not too bad, it's quite funny, there's lots of weird stuff going on. The second one on the PS2, there's loads of crazy stuff going on. Yeah, I never really played this game that much. You can ram stuff as well, can't you? Don't know if you can ram bullets or can you or not. Oh right, okay, you can't ram everything. Right, the other button don't do anything. I don't think this one's too hard to do a 1cc once you get used to it. I could be wrong on. Oh, that's quite handy. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm not going to get that speed. I don't think that's probably a bad idea. I wonder which is the best firing on this. A charge weapon doesn't seem that useful. It's leveled up. What's going on? Oh, we're looking at us going. How are you? Yeah, I'd like to have the Hue card. I nearly bought it once, but it was about 80 quid. I thought, nah, I'm not paying that much for it. I've had a Hue card of you. Yeah, it's not so cheap now, is it? Well, okay. Yeah, it didn't look too bad though when you were playing it. This was the orange one. Can you power that up? Can you auto fire off? I checked it on. I used to have W ring. That's gone really expensive. Oh, that was silly. Okay. Yeah, I used to have W ring. That's a good game. I like that as well. Actually, I've had W ring a couple of times. Some reason that's gone expensive as well. I've never actually played this game properly. Don't know why. Well, that's quite cool. Might keep this actually. Yeah, it's killing them things really quick. Yeah, shoot the baguette on Saturday if anyone's interested. Going on, chat. Yeah, it seems to work quite well at 1080, I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's 90 plus now, is it? Yeah, that's expensive, is it? 1943. That's really cool. It's quite a nice 1cc, that is. I had Final Blaster and I got rid of it. I don't like it. I hate games that do that scroll thing, where you got to scroll the screen up and down. I can't stand it, so I got rid of it. Yeah, it is slow. On hindsight, I probably should have kept it, but I just don't like that setup. How many shots these things take to kill? Alright, kill the top bit as well. Shoot him in the winky, that's the way to go. Yeah, I don't like that up and down thing at all. There's some Saturn games that do that as well. Yeah, Kai's really good. It's mad on Kai, isn't it? That basically once you get past the normal levels, those last 4 levels, it's almost like a different team made it. It's much better looking. The last couple of levels quite tricky as well, aren't it? Big step up in difficulty. Nice game, though. Should play that one, mate. That's quite nice. I think I'm gonna keep this firing. Or we can actually kill them things. Ah ha ha ha. Run out of space. Oh, you can't get very close to them, can you? Right, okay, so your hitbox is humongous. How big is your actual hitbox? Okay, so you can get reasonably close when you do use that. I'm trying. I did one of those things on the top to fall on my head. Probably should have got the upper fire with me, shouldn't I? Yeah, I think I should have. Let's continue. Checkpoint. Oh, that's cool. You got a choice. Don't want to go too far forward then, because those things jump out. I should kill them by shooting the base of them. Yeah, okay. Bit easier with this weapon. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. You go shoot. Ah! Ah! Oh, didn't want to do that. This weapon's definitely not quite as good for clearing all these things. Definitely not as good for them either. So I'm going to go for that and go for that. This is definitely a better weapon. Unless you do that, of course. Yeah, you can, yeah. There's a few PC Engine games where there's a cheat to do it. You got to go into a cheat menu to do it. You got to do that on Kai. One of them you got to press start 50 times. I think it might be Dragon Spears. That might actually. Have another go. Well, that's quite powerful. Yeah, I think it's Dragon Switch. You press start 50 times on the title screen, and then you get ooh, bloody hell. Then you get tape mode. Right, here we go then. Ah, couldn't fight fast enough. What's it say about Dragon's Switch? Oh, it's 57, is it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, there's quite a few games with hidden cheat menus. Ghouls and Ghosts has got one as well. I think on that boss, I need to shut the front of the ship a little bit more. Right, here we go. It's definitely more. It's definitely more powerful. Could definitely do with. I could do with more speed, really. Forgot. Giant hitbox. Yeah, go on, one more. I might try one CCS. Definitely seems like a learnable game, like, you know? I've never actually properly played it before. Ah, I forgot giant hitbox again. Keep forgetting that, man. This game's got humongous hitbox. Am I just doing the same thing over and over again? I am, and it's the first time of madness, that, isn't it? Doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. We've got to get these down from the side. Not from straight on. Straight on's bad. Side good, straight on bad. Alright, okay. Drop his balls on the floor. Let's see if it's more powerful, I guess. Right, so if I just wide arc. Okay, that was quite easy actually if you do it like that. Yeah, that game is actually harder in the arcade as well, and it's set on a higher level. Say someone saying. Yeah, the option screen is good. Yeah, usually the original could just do it on bloody anything. Yeah, Darius Plus is cool. Cool. Yeah, I got an SG pad as well. Got an Avenue 6 pad as well, which is quite nice. Always want one of those free button pads for Forgotten Worlds. Do. Well, this weapon seems the best. Oh, we got rocks to split in. Oh. Okay, that was nice. Oh, I don't want to click that. Speed up. I should have shut the front of the ship. It's nice size. Right, it's going to be one going forward here. Go on, continue once more. Jump a bit too fast there, do I? Yeah, that's the problem, that is. You definitely got to shoot the top one then. Right, okay, we're good, we're good. Ah, I forgot about that. Lend it. Yeah, I think in lots of ways. I'm not sure if it can chuck around more sprites. Actually, let's try. Where is it? I love Splatterhouse and PC Engine. Such a really good port of the arcade. was no way the PC Engine was going to match the arcade graphics, but this version is pretty much, apart from that, it's pretty much arcade perfect in how it plays and the enemy placements and stuff. Sometimes you get a bit more on the arcade, but always try the slide, but I always get it wrong. Oh god, that game's solid. Power Master's very hard. It's good though, I mean, the PC Engine one's good, but it's a really tricky game, as I've never finished it. I've tried a couple of times. I think I finished the Master System one, possibly. I get it quite a few times then. Yeah, I mean, I prefer this to the Mega Drive ones. The Mega Drive one's a good mind. The second one is a cool game. But for some reason, it's not quite, even though it expanded on it quite a lot, isn't it? Not quite as good as the original arcade one. I don't know. God, I'm playing stupid. Okay, stop playing stupid day. Play properly. Ah, it's 2 hits. Keep forgetting they're gonna take 2 hits, not 1. Oh, that's who to the slide. I love the sound on the arcade one, when it goes, oh, when you hit them. Might end up getting the arcade one on the Mister at some point as well. This torque, then it might get converted. Right, I'm sure this bit is slightly different to the arcade. Yep. That was better. Yeah, I do think Spartacus 2 is good as well, mine, but yeah, the original's definitely the best one. Ain't terrible, mine, but missing the big slug thing with it as well, which is on the arcade one. Din, 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 din. Might be a bit too far. Yep. Can be. It's not too bad though. Once you get the hang of it. It crashed in. Just playing a bit crap. Little. To the back. Remember the first time I got to that bit, I was, oh, how the hell do you jump over these? This one? That's got to be the next one, I think. Oh no. Okay. It can do if you get it wrong. You can get in trouble quite quickly, can't you, on this if you get yourself in the wrong position. That's what I'm trying to get out of sync on this bit. Yeah, there's certain levels on here, or certain bits where you can get overwhelmed really quick, like the necromancer bit, the one that goes "Ahoo" and brings him up from the ground. That bit can be a bit tricky if you get out of. You sort of got like get into a rhythm sometimes with this game. It's weird on the American version as well when they took the altar away, so you just got candlesticks floating in midair. Help me! I'll probably get a block off Namco next, because they get a bit tetchy when I play Spartan House for some reason. No, I've not played the GBA one either. Come on. Okay, that was quite naughty. Got him. Yeah, that necromancer thing's down the bottom. I don't like going that way. It is quicker that way, mind. This bit could be a bit of a bitch on the arcade one. I got it. Oh, he done the kick. Oh, okay. Right, can I do it on one life? Here we go. One hit. Oh no, I'm not going to do it. This bit could be a little bit tricky on one hit. Ew. Yeah. Should be a bit more forward then. Oh well. Right, now I need to go forward. Cool. Yeah, you're not far off, eh? There's only 2 more levels to go after this. Help me. This thing's got a pattern to it. It's the third attack is the worst. You got to. He does little hops, which are a pain in the ass. Too far forward then. Help me! Oh, Jennifer. Right, this is the hard bit. There's little tiny hops. You gotta be ready for them. Help me! Right, what's he gonna do first? Little hop. Damn. Got it a couple of times then. Just gotta be ready for those little hops. This level is the worst level in the game. It's random as hell. Right, let's go for it. I haven't got much energy, but... Oh. What I did then. Do. Worst level in the game. Go on, jump, you bitch. Yep, that happened, you're screwed basically. I need to get forward now. That one behind me I don't like. I'm dead. Oh well, first try. Yeah, that one that sprung behind me basically did me over. I hate it when do ones above your head. Yep, big wide one. Always a good idea to get the ones behind you. Right, gotta get that one first. Don't like that. Oh, great. Right. She does go all Evil Dead. Don't have Evil Dead, but the Army of the Dead's out tomorrow, isn't it? That looks pretty funky. Right, let's get the ugly face. This is random as well, and the things falling from the sky. You just got to hope for the best, basically. Down, 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 down. Damn. Down. Yay! Got it. No, it's not. It's not an Evil Dead film. Actually, it's a sequel to Dawn of the Dead. It's a zombie movie. It's called Army of the Dead. It just Evil Dead reminds me of that for some reason. It looks really good if you got internet or whatever, or Netflix or whatever. I'm surprised it's on Netflix tomorrow. Do 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 do. Yeah, I've played this game a lot. Used to be a staple for me in the old PC Engine back in the day, and the arcade one did. There's a replay. There's a one credit replay, the arcade one on my site somewhere as well. Did that quite a long time ago. Like I said, Namco get a bit tetchy though. Yeah, it's pretty much a sequel to Dawn of the Dead. It looks great. The zombies are sort of they're organised this time, fast organised. It looks great. We shall see. Kawajan. Bow, bow. Old Spanky. The only other home conversion this got back in the day was the FM Towns. I played the Towns version. It's pretty much arcade perfect. The Towns version is very nice. End. Mask is not it's not destroyed. Yeah, it's cool. Sparrows. The arcade one looks really nice. It was considered quite bad looking in the days because of all the bodies on the floor and various other things. But it's really nice. The Kiedis engine. This is not a particularly great game. I did buy the original of it. It is an arcade, a conversion of an arcade game as well. The Kiedis engine, Japanese samurai with a big ass sword. Real guy as well. He was well known for going up against Nobunaga and beating him actually. I'm pretty sure he was the guy that beat Nobunaga and stopped him. And then Nobunaga came back and took his lands after. But yeah, it's not particularly great game. He has got a big ass sword. He does a nice jump. It's also incredibly hard. It's very hard to... You can jump past all the enemies and get to the end, but he's got experience. If you do that, the only problem is you'll end up fighting the bosses with no energy. The jump past everything does work as well. It's mad this is actually an arcade game. It's very hard to work out when you get actually where you get hit and where you don't. Right, okay, got it. Tell you what, my XP is not going up very much. Do. Are the greatest of PC Engine games. Actually, the skip past them all might actually be a better idea. I'm stuck. Never actually worked out the best way of attacking things. Yeah, you can basically just do this. And get to the boss. I didn't... Oh, damn, that's not good. Oh, you bastard. You killed me as well. Yeah, not the greatest of PC Engine games. Yeah, GMP Tomady, that's an arcade game as well. And the arcade game does look like the PC Engine one. Yeah, I quite like GMP Tomady, and the second one's good as well. Or Samurai Ghost as it was called in Japan. In the US. Yeah, Samurai Ghost. Yep. So we'll go Runaway Samurai again. This time I'll do the runaway trick. If you get it right, you can run away really fast. See? It's the quickest way to get to the boss. Damn. Come on. I have no idea what's the best way to kill him. He's gonna kill me again. You probably do need that XP to get past it. Yeah, he did, yeah. Said not the greatest game in the PC Engine. But if you get a chance, have a look at MAME. It is actually an arcade game. The arcade one does look nicer, mind. Not a huge amount nicer, but it is nicer. Thunderblade. Yeah, there's no way the PC Engine was doing a proper version of Thunderblade. Tried. Do. Oh. The arcade game is just well too advanced, wasn't it, basically, for the 8 and 16-bit consoles. PC Engine, give it a go though. I like how they tried to do the build-ins, like on the arcade, where you fly over the top of them and they move. Ed. They don't play too bad. It's the over top bits are a bit floaty like a helicopter, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Remember it's being quite an impressive arcade game when you first seen it. You sit in the full cab of it. It's quite cool. Here we go. Remember the Master System version being half decent, especially the overtop bits. I think they played quite nice on the Master System one. Then again, I might just remember that with really, really red tinted glasses. Got me. Got me again. Yeah, Power Drift. Power Drift looks terrible, but it plays right for what it is. Like, that's gone really expensive now for some reason. I have no idea why. Like, the PC Engine, absolutely no chance whatsoever doing this game. Yeah. Yeah, the cab is wicked, wasn't it? The full-size one. I actually don't mind this on the PC Engine. There's a really nice version of this on the 3DS. Right, get my ass kicked then. For what it is, if it had slightly better scrolling, it's quite impressive for what it is. Do do do. It's quite hard to come first on you. It's not enough to get past, is it? Ah, I've got to try and do the first level now. I really like Afterburner on you, and I like Space Harrier as well. And I gotta admit, as much as this looks quite cheap, well, it looks good for what it is. I quite like this as well. Obviously, not a not a patch in the arcade one, obviously. Like I said, there was no way the PC Engine was ever going to do a decent version of this. In fact, it's quite surprising they tried. This had some speech and stuff as well, which is quite cool. Oh, damn. We're doing quite good then. Final lap. Speech is scratchy, but at least you can understand it, I suppose. Yeah, the 3DS version is really good. Green second. Yeah, it is great on Hue card. Yeah, if they had bigger Hue cards at the time, that could have been almost arcade perfect. Remember, this is quite tricky to beat. I got the Hue card with this as well. I'm not sure if I got Thunderblade though. I might have it, I'm not sure. That might be the only Sega one I'm missing. I can't remember if I got that or not. Crash. Well, maybe. Yeah, they are. They're really nice on the 3DS, aren't they? Especially Galaxy Force 2. That's fantastic on the 3DS. That looks wicked in 3D as well. Have you ever played on the full-size cab of that? That's amazing, the full-size cab. The one that moves and everything. Oh god, I'm knackered now. I don't play half bad this version. Looks dreadful. Yeah, racing games have moved on a lot, haven't they? This was a hard arcade game as well, wasn't it? Remember the arcade run? It's really tricky to stay on the track at full speed. Game over. Oh yeah, I forgot about Alter Beast. Yeah, I got Alter Beast as well. Have I got the Hue card? I got it on CD. I'm pretty sure I got the Hue card as well. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Sega release a lot of their games on it. Actually, a lot of people complain about the Hue card version of what's it called? But what's the Japanese name for Alter Beast? A lot of people complain about it, but I think it's actually quite a decent version, especially the CD version. It's really good. What is the Japanese name? Can't remember what it starts with. Ah, Jakku, isn't it? That's it. Right, it's not as good as the Mega Drive one, but it does some things the Mega Drive one doesn't do. Like it hits the enemies into the screen, like the arcade one. The Mega Drive one doesn't do that. It is missing the speech as well, isn't it? Rise from your grave. Still think it's a pretty nice version of the arcade. Oh well. Dead. Ah, it's a nightmare being in the wrong place for them, isn't it? I still want to try and beat the arcade run on one credit as well. And the Astro Mini. I got ruined. Joku. Yeah, the scaling effects are quite cool, aren't they? Yeah, the CD version is practically exactly the same, isn't it? It's just you got the CD soundtrack and the speech. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad version of Alter Beast. Put it this way, this version of Alter Beast is a hell of a lot better than the other version. Apart from the Mega Drive one, of course. You ever seen the NES version? The NES version is funny. Yeah, that's yeah, it's cracking, the NES version. It's probably called Jacko as well, wasn't it? I think. Let me just make sure. Jacko, yeah. Cracking, the NES version. Funny aspect done it, that's funny. The guy's tiny. Little doggy. Do 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 do. They tried for what they had, I suppose. Music's not bad though. Oh man, I jumped nowhere near as high as them. Arise from your grave. Yeah, it does. They don't play too bad, actually. It just, everything's really small, isn't it? Oh, we got the guy at the end. Yep. I like I like Captain Silver on you with the emaciated. What the hell is this level? I don't remember this level in the arcade. The emaciated werewolves. This is not the second level. It's quite easy to get the werewolves in this version, huh? The legs got smaller. The hell? Oh, here we go. Ooh, completely different guy. I guess this is the tiger. Come on, I gotta get it. He's like a costume the bear, isn't he, off the original arcade? He's a lion, yeah. Yeah, Shinobi's on here as well. Wonder what level we got next, though. Oh, right, now we got the second one. Oh. Ooh. Oh, you appeared right underneath me. Yeah, it's quite funny. Captain Silver is even funnier. Captain. Oh. Captain Tsubasa. No, Captain Silver. I quite like the Master System version. But the werewolves are funnier, yeah. Got a weird jump in here where he points the sword up. Makes it hard work. Dead. It gets really hard, this does as well. Once you get past a level or two, it gets really solid. Hey. That house is just way too small now. Diddly, 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 diddly. It's a weird arcade game, it's just like... What else do they do? I'm sure there's a version of Space Harrier on it as well. Yeah, there is. Here we go. Do-do. Little dude. At least you got the line scroll in the floor. Not look too bad, actually. Music's pretty good as well. Whoa! They're killed by a fortune cookie. Oops. I don't think Sega released any of these games in the West. It's mad, isn't it? Sega were rivals to Nintendo, and everyone said for years, didn't they? You'll never see a Sega game on Nintendo and Versus, but they were already out in Japan. And already on those machines. Sure, Afterburner's on here as well. Maybe not. Oh, it's it. Sunsoft as well. Get ready. Good developer, Sunsoft. They did a nice version of Fantasy Zone on here as well. You never seen any of the British press to do saying, "Oh yeah, Afterburner was on the NES." I think that background switches a little bit too fast, doesn't it? There's two versions of Fantasy Zone on here. There's the Tengen one with which came out in America, which is absolutely dreadful. This is not too bad for what it is. Once you get used to the background flicking so fast. Do 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 little. Detail on the floor's not too bad. Oh, I did. Yourself. Yeah, pretty much. They're recognisable though, aren't they? You know what I mean? Yeah, they are better than the Amiga ones. Funny how, isn't it? Not too bad, really, is it? The Fancy Zone ones, I actually prefer the NES one to the Master System one. No, okay. Yeah, the Tengen version that got released in America is awful, but the Sunsoft version is brilliant. It's a really nice version of Fancy Zone. Part 2 is good as well. At least how the original is. It's smooth as well, isn't it? So I do actually prefer this one to the Master System one. Go by that. Like the arcade though, as well, because occasionally every now and then the fire comes back and you run the arcade one. Yeah, it's really nice, this version. We got white beam, blah blah. Oh, should have done that. Let's go this way. Oh, I didn't want to get that really, but oh well. I think it was a good idea where they put a separate level for these bosses. Dead. Have a quick old Fancy Zone 2, and then I'm gonna call it a night, I think. This is really good as well. It's not as good as the first conversion, I don't think, but it's a lot more slow down on this one. I think I would probably go with the Master System version for the second one. Who's that miss as well? If you see the 10 gen versions, oh my god, they're bad. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll show you that now. Tengen. Do do. Yeah, this is what Tengen chucked out. It's not very good. It's slow playing, it's really jerky. It's not terrible, I suppose, but I don't know why Tengen released this when there was a really good Japanese port they could have chucked out instead. The Sunsoft port is so much better. Yeah, I'm not a fan when it comes to Amiga games either, to be honest, but there are some good games, but generally not that great. Yeah, the A1200, I never really used one then back in the day. No, the second one, did they do the second one? No, it's the Sunsoft one, that is. Yeah, the Tengen one's pretty crap. I gotta be honest, when it comes to a lot of, not all Amiga games I suppose, but a lot of the console games, like Master System games, were way better. Even though they didn't look way better, but it's just the way they played and everything. Do, 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 do. Master System version is just nice. Oh, right. That's me, I think. Yeah, it is. The PC Engine version is really nice. It's amazing, isn't it, that they've released this game on so many different systems. I still love the arcade run though. The arcade run's really good. And 1cc did for a while. Last time I tried it failed. Right, yeah. Right, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. I doubt I am anyway. And Saturday there's where is it? Let me find it. Shoot the Baguette. So if you fancy having a look at that, I'll chuck the link to it in here. There's a link to Shoot the Baguette. That's what they're actually playing. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You may get the American ports, which are generally not particularly very good, and you've got the Japanese ports, which were done by Sunsoft, who were pretty much, when it came to NES games, who were pretty much masters of making good-looking NES games. And good-sounding NES games as well. But yeah, Shoot the Baguette's looking quite interesting. Playing Death Smiles Mega Black Label. I want to see the Natsuki Chronicles run and the Darius 2 run. According to this, the last run is 9:30 and it's going to be a half-hour run on Ridigi. So, if it does finish around 10 o'clock, I'll probably jump on stream for a while. But depending on when it finishes. Who's actually doing... Yeah, the Darius 2 one might be quite interesting. Right then. Yep, no worries, buddy. Yeah, why not, mate? Why not? If I see you on free, I'll jump in. Alright, buddy. Well, take care. Cheers for the chat and stuff, and I shall talk to you soon. Alright? Catch you around. Ta-da!